Good morning, beautiful people. I have been up and rolling for hours now. Not tired. A little sluggish. But I got my coffee from Sevco. No, I didn't get their Texas pecan. They were completely out. So I went ahead and I got their premium blend. Let's talk, people. Let's talk. Well, this morning, I'm going to use this person's name because I am just tired of her. And I'm going to use her name. Julianne. I'm tired of you, honey. I'm tired of you. Okay? Usually I won't use a person's name. I have totally did these other videos about you without using your name. Oh, I'm using your name. This morning, you walk diagonally across the parking lot. You do this every time you take out your dog. Every single time. You walk diagonally across the parking lot. Then you walk this way and super slow in front of our apartment up steps to get back to your apartment. You are telling my husband that's standing in front of our apartment, telling him you could move. Yeah, he came back at you. But at no time was he mean about it. He said, "Can you speak up? That way other people can hear what you got to say." Honey, you walk diagonally across the parking lot to get out there to the square to take your dog out. But you'll take the long way around upstairs and all this other stuff to get back to your apartment. You're doing that for one reason only. To be nosy. Stop it. Grow the hell up. 62-year-old woman acting like a 12-year-old and being nosy about other people. Now, I'm going to say this. Just the way you walk diagonally to get to the square to take your dog out, you can walk diagonally back. That way you don't have to walk up any stairs if your back is that bad. We are on to your little games. We're on to it. That's why we got the security cameras. Oh, and this morning when I told my husband that was enough, I wasn't telling him to be quiet because I didn't want him to say anything to you. I just want him to be quiet so that way the security camera and the audio picks up everything. Everything that you say and you do. We have enough against you right now, according to our attorney, to file stalking charges against you. But we haven't done it yet. We do not walk our dog out that way and then back in front of your apartment to get to our apartment. What you are doing is stalking. And I'm sick of it. Just sick of it. And it's got to stop, honey. You are really, really mentally ill. You desperately need help. and I advise you to get it. I don't have time for your 12-year-old attitude. You are progressing. Instead of progressing, you're regressing with your age. I don't have time for you, honey. I really don't. That's why I told my husband to be quiet, not to say anything. I want the video and the audio to pick everything up about you. Everything. That security camera with the audio was put there. Oh, and when I stated to my husband this morning, John, don't say a word. You know what's behind you. The video camera with the audio. Honey, it picked up everything. Everything that you said. Everything that you say every single time. Oh, and that word that you were calling us a few days ago. Starts with a B and it means illegitimate child. Or children. It caught that too. Like I said, Julianne, we can get you for verbal assault. We didn't do anything that day. We are standing outside our apartment. Not your apartment. Our apartment. Stop. Grow the hell up. Oh, and by the way, all those other residents that moved from the apartment complex, they clearly stated within their notice of why they were moving is because of you. That's all up in your file, honey. So wherever you rent from, it's going to follow you. You need to stop, sweetie. 62-year-old woman acting like a 12-year-old. How's that for you, Julianne? Your daughter lives in another state. She absolutely wants nothing to do with you. Your grandkids want nothing to do with you. They don't. You have no friends that come over there to your apartment. Not unless you call them after this video and say, hey, can you come over? I want to prove this lady a liar. Other than that, nobody comes over to your apartment. And let's not talk about your friend. The only time she wants to come over there is when she needs something. Because she has a hard time sleeping. Oh, I'll talk about that. Keep messing with me, sweetie. I'm going to let all the cats up out of that bag. And this video has, the security camera has 120 days up on it. 4 months worth of you stalking us. Stop it, grow up, and get the mental health that you need. And you do desperately need it. You'll come back now, you hear?